The Bear's Vacation. A very hot day one summer, Papa Bear, Mama Bear, and Small Bear packed their bathing suits in a suitcase, climbed into their old open car, and headed for the seashore.
Hooray! Hooray! We're on our way. Our summer vacation starts today.
And here we are. What a wonderful trip. Let's get in the water. Let's go for a dip. Just smell that seashore air. Put on your bathing suit, Small Bear.
Small Bear, don't you go too far. I want to see you wherever you are.
Don't you worry. Don't you fear. I'll show him all the dangers here.
I'm watching, Dad. I'm all set to go.
Then here is the first rule you should know. Obey all warning signs. Look around. Are there any warning signs to be found?
There's one, and I think you should know. It says in big letters, strong undertow.
Ah, yes, Small Bear. You're right. It does. Do you see how good my first rule was?
Yes, Papa. Here, catch hold of this line. I'll be safe when I swim now. That lesson was fun.
You'll be safe when diving, too, after I give you rule number 2. Look first, then dive when all is clear. Now let's take a look. Is there anything near?
Yes, Dad, there is. I see a twig.
Never mind that. It's not very big.
You proved it, Dad. Even a twig can be bad. The part that showed was only a twig, but under the water it was very big.
Right, my son. That is very true. It's a pleasure to teach these rules to you.
Dad, I'll remember the rules you gave. Now let's go surfing. Let's ride on a wave.
Very well. Hop on this surfboard with me. Now we go on to rule number 3. Beware of all rocks when surfing at sea.
Look, Papa, rocks! Right there ahead. We should beware of them, as you said.
Oh, those rocks are much too far away. The surf will not reach those rocks today.
But the surf is rising, Papa Bear. There's a very, very big wave back there.
Then on the other hand, we might end up on those rocks. You see, I was right.
I think I understand safety now. Thank you, Dad, for showing me how.
But I have much more to tell you, my son. My safety rules have only begun. When people vacation at the shore, they like to take walks. They like to explore. So what's your step is rule number 4. There are many sharp shells along the shore.
Here's a sharp one. I'll step with care. But may I keep it? It looks quite rare.
Wait now. Don't touch anything yet. There's another rule you have to get. Here it is. Rule number 5. Watch what you touch. It may be alive!
A good rule, Dad. That turtle you stepped on looks pretty mad. Rules 4 and 5 are good to know. I'll be safe now, wherever I go.
Not quite, my son. Hop into this boat. You must learn the rule for safety afloat. Out in a boat, you must take care. And here is rule number 6, Small Bear. Keep a sharp lookout. It's easy to do. Watch me now. I'll do it for you. See? Like this. Only a fool would sail on the sea without this rule.
Look this way, Pa. I don't mean to fuss, but a big ocean liner is headed for us. It's a very good rule. I can see that, Dad. Without it, things might get very bad. I've been happy to learn all you had to teach. Are we ready now to go back to the beach?
I have one rule more before we go, and then you'll know all you need to know. One more thing people do at the shore. They go underwater and explore. In exploring underwater places, there are many, many dangerous spaces. And my last rule is simple and clear. Stay out of caves when exploring down here. This cave is big and wide. It might be safe to go inside.
I'll follow your last rule without fail. But, Pa, that's not a cave. It's the mouth of a whale.
As I was saying, stay out of small spaces and any other dangerous places.
Wow! We learned that rule very fast. Tell me, Dad, was that the last?
Yes, that rule was the very last one. My safe vacation rules are done.
Ma, you won't have to worry anymore. Pa taught me how to be safe at the shore.
Oh boy.
The Bears' Picnic. One bright summer day, Small Bear and Mama Bear were pleasantly surprised to hear Papa Bear say,
Mother Bear, put your apron away. We are going to go on a picnic today.
Where are we going on our picnic, Dad?
To the very best place in the world, my lad. Now you remember this spot, my dear. When we were young, we picnicked here. We sat on this hill in the shade, smelled the tulips, and drank lemonade.
Papa, I do not like to complain, but your wonderful spot is next to a train. Where are we going now, Papa Bear? Is there another wonderful spot somewhere?
Don't pester me with questions, please. There's a place I know right in those trees. It is everything a picnic spot should be, and no one remembers it is here but me. What a spot, what a spot. So quiet, so cool, just as it was when I was in school. We had a school picnic, and I won first place for eating the most pie in a pie-eating race.
Pop, this spot may be very fine, but look what it says on that big sign. Big picnic today. Dad, can you find us another spot? Are we having a picnic today or not?
Now stop asking questions. Be quiet. Stop stewing. Your father knows what he is doing. To pick a spot that is just the right one, you have to be very choosy, my son. Now here's a spot that's very fine, with a lily pond and a flowering vine. Nothing can bother our picnic here. Lay out the picnic things, my dear.
Ooh, I do not like to say so, Dad, but another good spot has just gone bad. I hope there's another good spot, you know. But how much farther do we have to go?
Why don't you use your eyes, Small Bear? There's a perfect place, right over there. The grass is green, the air is sweet. Lay out the lunch and take a seat.
Hooray! At last we're going to eat. Uh-oh. Get ready for a crash. A dump truck's coming. This place is for trash.
Well, this place is good. I wasn't wrong. But I know one better. Let's move along. Now, take this perfect piece of ground. No one but us for miles around.
Pop, you picked the best spot yet. But we can't picnic here. It's a field for a jet. I'm very hungry, Pop. When is this spot picking going to stop? I'm getting tired. My feet hurt, too. Any old spot here ought to do. Please, Pop, please. Can't we picnic soon? It's long past lunch. It's afternoon. You have to be choosy, Pop. I know. Oh, but what's up this mountain that's not down below?
What's up here? I'll tell you what. The world's most perfect picnic spot. As you can see, it is perfectly clear that nothing can bother our picnic here. No noisy crowds, no pesky planes, and no mosquitoes, trucks, or trains.
Uh-oh, Dad. Here come the rains.
Pooh! Rain to a bear is nothing at all. We'll picnic here and let it fall.
I've had enough. Come, Small Bear. We'll find a nice dry place somewhere.
Come back! What kind of bears are you, scared of a drop of rain or two? Bring back that food. This cave here will do. It's dry in here. It's warm here, too. Yahoo!
It does look warm. Yes, I agree. But it looks much, much too warm for me.
Wait! Wait now, wait! You wait for me. I'll find a better spot. You'll see. I'll find the perfect place to eat. I'll find a spot that can't be beat. The finest spot you've ever seen. Now, that is the kind of place I mean.
It's our house. He did it, Mother. Did he not? He found the perfect picnic spot. Mm-hmm. Bears in the night. One very dark night, 6 little cousins were visiting Small Bear. After Mama Bear tucked them all in bed with him and left the room, a spooky noise drifted in the window. They were all curious to see where it came from.
In bed.
Ooh.
Out of bed.
Ooh, ooh.
Out of bed, to the window, at the window, Out the window. Out the window, down the tree. Out the window, down the tree, over the wall. Over the wall, under the bridge. Under the bridge, around the lake. Under the bridge, around the lake, between the rocks. Through the woods. Out the window, down the tree, over the wall, under the bridge, around the lake, between the rocks, through the woods. Up Spook Hill. What is it? Help. Down Spook Hill, through the woods, between the rocks, around the lake, under the bridge, over the wall, up the tree, in the window. Back in bed.
The little bears weren't so curious about the spooky noise anymore. Downstairs, Mama Bear smiled as she listened to the old hoot owl call to the moon.
The Bear Scouts. One day, toward the end of summer, 3 scouting friends stopped by the bear's treehouse to pick up Small Bear. They were all packed and ready to go camping, and Small Bear had the guidebook. As they all started off, Papa Bear woke from a nap, and Mama Bear said,
Goodbye, Bear Scouts. Good luck. Have fun. Isn't Dad going camping with you, son? Not this time. We don't need Pa. We've got the Bear Scout Guidebook, Ma. It tells us all we need to know about camping out and where to go.
That's all Papa Bear needed to hear. He picked up a coil of rope and a walking stick and followed along. A guidebook, son? Now, wait a minute. I know more than the book has in it. A smart bear opens his eyes wide and never needs a Bear Scout guide. Now, son, stop. Right here you'll see just why you need a guide like me. What would you do, my fine young scout, to get across a place when a bridge is out?
The book says, first, in such a spot, tie your rope to a tree with a Bear Scout knot.
Scout knot? Bah! A smart bear knows he has no need for one of those. He ties his own knot to the tree and safely crosses. Now watch me. Yeah!
We're across, Scouts, but Dad is not. What has happened to his knot?
Pull me up. On second thought, I'll stay with you so I can show you what to do. That campground is so far, you see. You really need a guide like me. See? Long way, short way. Your book can't show which way is the way to go, but a bear like me, a bear who's clever, takes the short way. The long way, never.
But Papa, wait. Here's a map in the book. It says to go the long way. Look.
Well, you'll find me at the other end. A smart bear takes the short way, friend.
Crocodiles! Yeah! Ooh! Ouch! Ugh. Wait, Scouts!
On second thought, I'll come along. Just in case something goes wrong.
Something could go wrong, as you said. I hear a river up ahead.
Yes, well, now that I've brought you safely here, we'll get down this river, never fear.
Yes, Papa, look. Here's a plan in the book. It shows us all we need to do to build a fine Bear Scout canoe.
Build a canoe? That takes too long. A bear who's smart will know that's wrong. It's easy to see that's much too slow. Riding a log is the way to go. So long, Bear Scouts. Toodaloo. You can have your slow canoe. I never like to wait around. I'll meet you at the camping ground.
We're coming, Dad. Just grab this rope. The guidebook says there's always hope. Don't worry. We'll save you. Pull 'em in, Scouts. Into the canoe.
One second thought. I'll go with you, and then I can show you what to do. If you go on, and I do not, you'll never find your camping spot. We're at the campground now. Now here's where I really show you how. For this is where we set up camp, and I'm the world's camp setup champ. Now watch this. I'm really good at starting a fire by rubbing wood.
Excuse me, Dad. That way's not right. The book says that will take all night. We use the Bear Scout bow to get a light. Look, now our fire is burning bright.
Bear Scouts, you're going to have a treat. I'll cook you something good to eat. A wise bear knows there's a meal to be found wherever he is, if he just looks around. I'll put in some eggs and some fresh green weeds, some toadstools, then some roots and leaves, and presto changeo alakazoo. That's how I make my favorite stew.
Dad, your stew is stewing well, but doesn't it have a funny smell? Besides, the book says for the best camp dish, take your rods and catch some fish.
While they catch fish, I think I'll taste my favorite dish. Look!
Dad, here's the best camp dish. Wouldn't you like some nice fresh fish?
On second thought, I'll share your meal. My stew's a bit too rich, I feel. Now, Scouts, you'll find a bear who's bright will make his bed while it's still light.
The guidebook says, page 88, put up your tents before it's late.
Tents are for sissies. Be smart, be brave. You haven't camped out till you slept in a cave.
Yahoo! Bats!
Ow! That was quite a fall I took. You'd better come and bring that book.
We're coming, Dad. No need to worry. We'll have you mended in a hurry.
First, bandage nose, then thumb, then head. Then put me on a rescue sled. Well done, Bear Scouts. You're nearly there, thanks to your smart old Papa Bear. As I have told you all along, with a guide like me, you can't go wrong.
Welcome home, Bear Scouts. Did you have fun? I see Dad did go camping with you, son. Yes, Dad Dad has shown us quite a lot about what is smart and what is not.
The Big Honey Hunt. One morning at breakfast, the bears discover they've eaten their last drop of honey. And Papa Bear and Small Bear must go for more. Mama Bear says,
We ate our honey. We ate a lot. Now we have no honey in our honey pot. Go get some honey. Go get some more. Go get some honey from the honey store.
Taking up the honey pot and bounding out the door, Papa Bear says, We will go for honey. Come on, Small Bear. We will go for honey, and I know where.
The store. She said to get it there.
Not at the store. Oh, no, Small Bear. If a bear is smart, if a bear knows how, he goes on a honey hunt. Watch me now.
How do you hunt it? How, Dad? How?
If a bear knows how, if a bear is smart, he looks for a bee right at the start. Bees hide their honey in trees that are hollow, so we will find a bee to follow.
Is that a bee? He went buzz, buzz.
He looks like a bee. Well, yes, he does. We will follow that bee. We will follow that bee. We will follow that bee to his honey tree.
That tree. Is that a honey tree?
It looks like one, so I know it's one. Sit down, Small Bear, and watch the fun. Small Bear, you watch your smart old dad take out more honey than you ever had.
Are you getting honey? Are you getting a lot? Will we take home honey in our honey pot?
Oh, an owl's nest. Pardon me. That is not a honeybee. That was not a honey tree.
The bee! The bee! There goes the bee!
On with the honey hunt. Follow your pop. Your pop will find honey at the very next stop. We will follow and follow and follow along. I'll find a new tree, and I won't be wrong.
Is that a honey tree? How do you know?
Well, it looks just so, and it feels just so. Looks so, feels so, so it's so. Now watch, Small Bear. I am about to take that good old honey out.
How are you doing? Are you getting a lot? Are you getting much honey? Or are you not?
Wrong kind of tree, wrong kind of tree. A porcupine is after me.
Look, Dad. There goes your friend the bee.
On with the hunt. I will not rest. I will follow that bee to his honey nest. When a bear is smart, when a bear is clever, he never gives up. And I won't ever.
Dad, is that a bee tree there?
I know it is. Why, yes, Small Bear. It can't be wrong like the last tree was. Only a bee tree goes buzz, buzz.
Are you getting honey? Are you doing well? Or is something wrong? I smell a smell. It's not a bee tree, Papa Bear. A family of skunks lives in there.
Phew, wrong kind of tree. Wrong kind of tree.
The bee, I see the bee.
Come, your smart old pop knows what to do. We'll follow that bee in this canoe. If you want to get honey, there is just one way. You must follow your bee if it takes all day. If a bear is smart, if a bear is bright, a bear keeps going if it takes all night.
He went in there, your friend the bee. He went in there. Is this our tree?
Now let me think. Now let me see. This looks just like a honey tree. And it feels just like a honey tree. And it goes buzz buzz like a honey tree. And it tastes just like a honey tree. And so you see, this tree must be a honey tree. I never saw more honey. Never. Now, don't you think your dad is clever?
I think you are very clever, Dad. But your friends, the bees, are very mad.
Oh, let's get out of here. These bees are bad.
But, Dad, you left the honey there.
It was not the kind I want, Small Bear. I'll get you, honey. Ow, I said I would. But that bee's honey was not too good.
Where are you going to find the honey? Here in the water? Now that seems funny.
No, we won't find honey in here, Small Bear. But soon, very soon, I will show you where. When the bees have gone, we will get along too. Your dad is smart, and he knows what to do.
But how will you do it, Dad? Where is there more? We're almost home. We're back at the store.
The best sort of honey never comes from bees. It comes from a store. I would like some, please.
The bear's new baby. Down a sunny dirt road, over a log bridge, up a grassy hill, deep in bear country, lived a family of bears. Papa Bear, Mama Bear, and Small Bear. They lived in a large tree which Papa Bear had hollowed out and made into a house. It was a very fine house. Inside, it had 2 floors, winding stairs, and extra little rooms in the branches. It was fun growing up in bear country, helping Papa get honey from the old bee tree, helping Mama bring the vegetables in from the garden. There were all sorts of interesting things for a small bear to do and see in bear country. Small Bear felt good growing up in a tree, in his own little room, in the snug little bed that Papa Bear had made for him when he was a baby. But one morning it did not feel so good. Small Bear woke up with pains in his knees and aches in his legs.
Small Bear, you have outgrown your little bed,
said Papa Bear as he hitched up his overalls and buttoned his shoulder straps.
Today we shall go out into the woods and make you a bigger one.
With that, he ate his breakfast of piping hot porridge, washed it down with a gulp of honey from the family honey pot, took up his axe, and was out the door. "But, Papa," called Small Bear, following after him, "what will happen to my little bed?" "Don't worry about that, Small Bear," said Mama Bear as she closed the door after him. She smiled and patted her front, which had lately grown very big and round. "You have outgrown that snug little bed just in time." "What will happen to my little bed?" Small Bear asked as he caught up with Papa Bear. But Papa was sharpening his axe on his grinding stone and didn't hear.
Yes, indeed, you need a bed you can stretch out in. A bed that will not give you pains in your knees and aches in your legs.
He tested the axe to see if it was sharp, then headed off into the woods. "What will happen to my little bed?" Small Bear asked again as he caught up with Papa Bear in the woods. Papa had chopped down a tree and was splitting it into boards.
"We will have a new baby soon who will need that little bed,"
said Papa Bear as he whacked off another board. "A new baby?" asked Small Bear. He hadn't noticed that Mama Bear had grown very round lately, although he had noticed it was harder and harder to sit on her lap. "And it's coming soon?"
"Yes, very soon,"
said Papa Bear. With a final whack, he split off the last board, which gave him enough wood to make a bigger bed for Small Bear. They made the bed a good size and took the rest of the day to chip and shave it smooth and neat. Then they carried it back to the tree and up to Small Bear's room. When they got there, Small Bear noticed right away that his old bed wasn't there anymore. "My little bed," said Small Bear. "It's already gone." "You outgrew it just in time," called Mama Bear from the next room. "Come and see." It was true. There was his snug little bed with a new little baby in it. Small Bear had outgrown his snug little bed just in time for his new baby sister. And now he was a big brother. She was very little, but very lively. As Small Bear leaned over for a closer look, she popped him on the nose with a tiny fist. Said Small Bear. "She has a pretty good punch for a little baby." That night he stretched out proudly in his bigger bed. "Ah," he said, "being a big brother is going to be fun." The next morning he woke up feeling fine, with no pains in his knees or aches in his legs. His nose was a little tender, though. The Bear's Christmas. One Christmas morning, Small Bear woke to find Santa Claus had brought him just what he wanted. Mama Bear grinned happily as Papa Bear said,
"Merry Christmas, son. I see Santa was here. Did he bring you what you asked for this year?"
"Yes, Dad. Look, he brought me all these, a sled and some skates, and he brought me some skis." Mama Bear helped Small Bear on with his warm woolen cap and sighed as Papa tucked all the presents under an arm and headed out the door.
This will be the best Christmas you ever had. I'll teach you to use these things. Follow your dad.
Let's try the sled first. Let's try the sled here.
No, I know a better place. This is too near. The best place to sled is up there, up ahead.
Wow, what a hill! I'll push the sled.
I learned to sled there when I was a kid. Wait till I show you the things that I did. Now, watch what I do. Keep an eye on your pup. The first thing to learn is my great belly flop.
From the top of the hill, Pop? It's straight down, with no stop.
First I hold the sled high, and I start to run. Then I flop on my belly. That's how it's done.
Wow! That's really something, Pop. Is that the way to belly flop? Thank you, Dad, for showing me how. Give me my sled and I'll belly flop now.
Oh, my belly. Come along, son. It's getting late. I still have to teach you to ski and to skate. My friends used to call me the Great Skating Bear, and I'll show you why on that ice down there. Right here on this ice, I once won a first prize.
But my skates don't fit you. They're not the right size.
I won the first prize for my great figure 8, and here's how I did it on only one skate. See? Half of my great figure 8 is all done. Now comes the second half. Watch me now, son.
Thin ice! Oh, what shall I do? I'm coming, Pop. He's crashing right through. Thank you, Dad, for showing me how. I think I know all about ice skating now. So grab hold of my ski, then get on my sled. I'll help get the icicles off your head. There's a place over here where you can sit. You can warm up, and I'll practice a bit. Look, Pa, I'm skating. I'm pretty keen. Look, Pa, I'm doing a figure 16.
That wasn't too bad. You're learning, I see. But come along now. I'll teach you to ski. Here's my old ski jump. We'll ride to the top, and you'll get a lesson from Ski Jumper Pop.
You were great, Pop. That's what I heard. Can you teach me to soar like a bird?
Sure. Now, when you first put on skis, be careful, don't slip, and watch where you're going. Be sure you don't trip.
Uh-oh, poor Papa Bear. Don't trip, he said, and the first thing he does is fall on his head. I'm watching, but tell me, Pop, please, are you still going jumping? You've lost the skis.
Don't ask silly questions. Just do as I say. Just follow me down, and I'll show you the way.
Quickly, Small Bear put on the skis, grabbed the sled and skates, and followed Papa, who was picking up snow and turning into a big snowball. Together they took off into the air at the end of the jump, a giant snowball with a head and feet, and a small bear on skis, soaring like a bird. They landed in soft snow and sailed through town, where Papa Bear finally caught his breath and said,
Well, I've had enough of this Christmas Day fun. How would you like to go home now, my son?
Hi, Ma. We're back. Doesn't Papa look nice? All wrapped up for Christmas in nice snow and ice.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh, my. Thank you, Dad. Thank you. Your lessons were great. I learned how to ski, how to sled, how to skate. It's our best Christmas ever. Don't you think so, Dad?
Ooh, yes. The very best Christmas we ever have had.
Mm-hmm. Mmm. The bike lesson. One spring day, Papa Bear went out before the others were up and came back with a present for Small Bear.
Come here, Small Bear. Here is something you will like.
Look, Ma, look! A brand new bike. Thanks, Dad. Thanks. For me, you say? I'm going to ride it right away.
Not yet, not yet, not yet, my son. First come the lessons, then the fun. How to get on is lesson 1.
Falling over? Is that lesson 1? Mm-hmm.
Yes, that is what you should not do. So let that be a lesson to you.
Yes, it was, Dad. Now I see. That was a very good lesson for me. Dad, where are you going? You showed me how. Why don't you let me ride it now?
Not yet, not yet. Before you do, I'll have to give you lesson 2. Just watch, Small Bear. Just watch your pop. Lesson 2 is how to stop.
A low-hanging branch. Is that how to stop? A very good lesson. Thank you, Pop. May I? May I ride it now?
Not yet, not yet. You have more to learn. I'll have to show you how to turn.
But, Dad, I see rocks around that turn.
Just watch me. This is lesson number 3.
Wow, what a lesson, that number 3. That may be a little too hard for me. Hit a big rock, fly through the air, land in a chimney way over there.
This is what you must never do. Now, let this be a lesson to you.
It surely was, Dad. Now I see. That was a very good lesson for me. When I get you down, may I ride it then? May I? May I? Just say when.
Wait, my son. You must learn some more. I have yet to teach you lesson 4. When you come to a puddle, what will you do? Will you go around or ride right through? It's not so good to ride right through.
You're right, Dad. I can clearly see why that lesson was good for me. When I get you out, may I ride it then? Please, Dad. Will you tell me when?
Of course you may ride it. You can. You will. After lesson 5, how to go downhill.
Wow, what a lesson! That looks hard, going downhill through a chicken yard. Dad, please tell me, will I ever get to ride it? Or will I just keep running beside it? Will I? When?
Pretty soon, son, but not just yet. There's still one lesson you have to get. Lesson 6 is the hardest yet. Now, to be a good rider, to really know how, you will have to learn about safety now. To be safe, Small Bear, when you ride a bike, you cannot just take any road you like. Before you take one, you must know where that road is going to go.
Off a cliff. Now I know. But, Papa Bear, where did you go?
Down here on a branch, see? This is what you should not do. Let this be a lesson to you.
It surely was, Dad. Now I see. That was another good lesson for me. I'll get you up with this rope somehow. Then may I ride the bike? May I ride it now?
After one more lesson, it will be the last. There is one more thing. I can teach it fast. When I ride on a road, I take great pride in always riding on the right-hand side.
But, Dad, are you riding on the right-hand side?
I guess I know my hands, Small Bear. My right is here, my left is there. Or am I wrong? Now, could that be left hand, right hand? Let me see.
Truck's coming, Dad. They're going to ram. Pop, you're causing a traffic jam.
Left hand on the left-hand side, right hand on the right-hand side.
Still trying to figure out which was his left hand, Papa Bear rode right up a lamppost while the traffic piled up down below, and Small Bear had to shinny up to get the bike and help him down. Thank you, Pop. You showed me how. But please, 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 may I ride it now? Then, with Papa sitting on the handlebars, Small Bear rode the bike expertly all the way home. Look, Ma, now I can ride it, see? Dad had some very good lessons for me.
The Bear Detectives.
The Case of the Missing Pumpkin. Small Bear, his sister, and two of their friends were checking out their new detective kits, and Papa Bear was walking his old dog Snuff when Farmer Ben came running down the road from the Bear Country Fair.
Help! My pumpkin won first prize at the fair. Now I can't find it anywhere.
Small Bear put on his new detective hat, signaled the others to put on theirs, and said, "Do not worry, Farmer Ben. The Bear Detectives will find it again."
Your prized pumpkin stolen? Never fear. Great Bear Detective Pop is here. I will find it. You will see. Just watch my old dog Snuff and me.
But, Papa, our Bear Detective book will tell us how to catch the crook. Lesson 1, first look around for any tracks that are on the ground.
Don't waste your time with books and stuff. We're on the trail. Just follow Snuff. We'll catch that crook. We'll show you how. Snuff and I will catch the... Hello? Quick, up this tree. She's gaining on me.
Say, look down there. Do you see what I see? There's a wheelbarrow track going by this tree. Come on, Dad. You and Snuff can follow it too.
All right, sister. But a good detective writes things down. Checked out the cow, white and brown.
The track ends here. What shall we do? We'll look in the book. It says, Lesson 2, look all around for another clue.
Humph, you can look around as much as you please. I'm going to follow these carrots and peas and eggshells and corn cobs and other stuff. This must be the way. Let's go, Snuff. Ruff, ruff. They lead to that pen. Hear that munching? That pumpkin thief is pumpkin lunching. We're coming in, thief. You've munched your last. Your pumpkin stealing days are past.
You can come out of the pig pen, Papa Bear. We found a new clue over there. You see? We found a pumpkin leaf.
Aha! You found a pumpkin leaf. Just show me where you found this leaf. Then I will find that pumpkin thief. There he is, in the cornfield, Snuff. Let's grab him quick. He sure looks tough.
Be careful, Pop. Lesson 3 in the book says, before you leap, be sure to look.
Hang on, Snuff. Hold him tight. This pumpkin thief can really fight.
You two were fighting the scarecrow, Pop. Shall we keep on looking, or shall we stop?
What? Huh? Well, what do you know? I'll write it all down. Then we'll go. Checked out a cow, 3 pigs in a pen, and a scarecrow owned by Farmer Ben. Found some tracks and a pumpkin leaf. Still haven't found that pumpkin thief.
Look, by that haystack. I see something blue. It's the first prize ribbon. That's a very good clue.
A haystack, the perfect place to hide. I'll bet that thief is right inside. Pumpkin thief, don't try to run. Your pumpkin stealing days are done.
But Papa, the hay baler. Can you hear what I say? Oh, no. Papa and Snuff in a bale of hay.
Ben's haystack is another spot where the pumpkin thief is not.
Say, look over there in that barn door. Pumpkin seeds all over the floor.
He's in the barn. This is it. Hand me that detective kit. I'll snap on these handcuffs. I'll take him to jail. Pumpkin thief, it's the end of the trail.
Ruff, 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 ruff.
Old Snuff, this may be tough. It looks like we've caught a whole gang of crooks. Checked out a cow, brown and white, night, checked out a scarecrow after a fight, checked out a haystack, 3 pigs in a pen, put the cuffs on Farmer Ben's hen, found some tracks, a ribbon, a leaf, some pumpkin seeds, but still no thief. Small Bear, I guess you better look at what it says there in your book.
Lesson 4. Here's how it goes. A good detective will use his nose. Pumpkin seeds, pumpkin shell, and aha! I smell a pumpkin smell. Come and get your pumpkin pies. The pumpkin was pied by Mrs. Ben. The case is solved. Good work, men. The bear detectives have done it again.
My dear, you and I will share first prize. Me for the pumpkin, you for the pies.
He Bear.
She bear. One day, Small Bear and Sister realize they are different, and after talking it over with Papa Bear and Mama Bear, they take a walk into Beartown to see all the many jobs he bears and she bears can do.
I see her. She sees me.
We see that we are he and she.
Every single bear we see is a he bear or a she.
Every single bear we see has lots of things to do and be.
I'm a father. I'm a he. A father's something you could be.
I'm a mother. I'm a she. A mother's something you could be.
Dad's a he. Mom's a she. Those are things that we could be just because we're he and she.
But there are other things to be. Come on, he bear. Follow me. We could
Fix a clock.
paint a door,
Build a house.
have a store,
Drive a dump truck.
drive a crane,
Bulldoze roads.
drive a train. We fix clocks, we paint doors, we build houses, we have stores. We bulldoze roads, we drive cranes, we drive trucks, we drive trains. We can do all these things, you see, whether we are he or she.
We climb ladders to fix the wires.
We climb ladders to put out fires.
That's Officer Marguerite. She tells us when to cross the street.
You could be a doctor, make folks well,
Teach kids how to add and spell.
knit a sock,
Sew a dress.
paint a picture.
What a mess!
You could lead a band,
Sing a song.
play a tuba,
Beat a gong.
play a banjo, plink-a-plink.
You could even play on a kitchen sink.
We have stores, we fix clocks, we are officers, we knit socks. We teach kids how to add and spell. We drive, we build, we make folks well. We climb ladders, we sew dresses, we make music, we make messes. We can do all these things, you see, whether we are
He
or she.
What will we do, you and I?
I'll tell you what I'm going to try. I may build bridges.
I may climb poles.
I may race cars.
I may dig holes.
I could be a magician.
I could go on TV.
I could study the fish who live in the sea.
I'll be a cowboy.
I'll go to the moon.
I'll feed a whale.
I'll train a baboon.
We'll fly a giant jumbo jet.
We'll build the tallest building yet.
We will jump on a trampoline.
We'll do tricks that have never been seen.
We'll tame 12 tigers.
And 26 fleas.
We'll do a dance on a flying trapeze.
We'll jump and dig and build and fly. There's nothing that we cannot try.
We can do all these things, you see, whether we are he
or she. So many things to be and do. He bear, she bear, me and you.
Uh-huh.
The Bear's Almanac.
Almost everything small bears and kids need to know about. Almost everything.
A year in bear country.
Holidays,
Seasons.
weather,
Actual facts about snow, wind, rain, thunder, lightning, the sun, the moon.
and lots more.
The bear family and their friends tell us all about a whole year in bear country. Here is Actual, Factual, Bear.
What makes a year? 4 seasons. 4 is all. Winter, spring, summer, fall. 12 months, a lot to say. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. How will you know which season is here? Come, and we'll show you a bear country year.
On New Year's Day, Small Bear jumps out of bed, picks up a big bell, and says, "A brand new calendar! Hooray! Hooray! A whole new year starts today. In the very first month, on the very first day, Happy New Year!" is what we say.
What's all that noise? Who's making all that racket?
The first 3 months of the year are winter: January, February, March. How will you know it's winter? Your knees shiver. You see ice on the river. Your breath shows. You've got a runny nose. You have to wear a scarf and cap. Great Natural Bear starts his long winter nap.
Have a night, Small Bear. Yeah, see you next spring.
Papa puts on long underwear. There are fat snowflakes in the air. The red in the thermometer starts to fall. Sometimes there's hardly any red at all. Brrr, it's winter.
Actual facts about snow. When it's cold, the clouds freeze. Clouds turn into flakes of ice. The ice flakes fall. That's snow. Children think it's nice. Some places have no snow, you'll find. Children there don't seem to mind. In sunny places such as these, it's just too hot for clouds to freeze. Sometimes snow comes and goes in a hurry. When snow does that, it's called a flurry, a blizzard. That is what we call a really, really big snowfall. You may see it flurry, you may see it fly, but there's more to snow than meets the eye. You are different from your sisters and brothers, and every snowflake is different from the others. That is a very nice thing to know next time you are watching snow.
Some of the things winter brings.
Snow shovel.
Snow blower.
Snow plow.
Snow thrower.
Snowballs in the air.
Whoops, a snowball's hitting Papa Bear.
Oh, sick bear in bed.
Nose drops.
Brand new sled.
Belly flops.
Spinning wheels.
Snowmobiles.
A bear who skates figure eights.
Say, look what she can do. 6,932.
Still stuck.
Tow truck.
Hockey games.
Stick puck.
Goalie goal.
Ice fishing through a hole.
Barrel jump.
Curve bump.
Dead Man's Hill.
What a spill.
Ski run.
Ski lift.
Snowshoes.
Snow drift.
Some snow is very deep.
Great natural bear is still asleep. In February, on Valentine's Day, I love you is what we say. But if you're shy, guess who will do? In March, friends, winter ends. The next 3 months of the year are spring, April, May, June. How will you know it's spring? There is slush and mush from melting snow. Birds sing, plants grow. A crocus grows right through the snow. Wind blows hats off people's heads. We take out bikes, we put back sleds. It's time to get out brooms and mops. It starts to rain, then it stops. The sun begins to warm the air. Great natural bear comes out of his lair.
Nice day, small bear.
Hooray! It's spring! The first day in April is April Fool's Day. Your friends will try to fool you today. Here are some of the things they will say.
There's a bug on your nose.
Your shoes are not tied.
There's a hole in your pants.
There's a big purple monster outside. Of course there isn't a bug on your nose. There's no hole in your pants. And your shoes are both tied. And as for big purple monsters...
Help! A big purple monster is waiting outside.
April Fool!
Flying a kite is a very fine thing that you and I can do in spring.
I'm ready, Dad. Let me try it. I'll take it out right now and fly
Not
it.
yet, my boy. Hold on, son. First, I'll show you how it's done. Now, check the string. You need a lot. You also need a windy spot.
But, Papa, for a kite to sail, doesn't it have to have a tail?
Yes, small bear. You're learning how. This nice long tail goes on right now. Next, you must know which way to run. Watch the wind blow and go that way, son.
But, Dad, is that way right? Shouldn't you run the other way with a kite?
Right. Here we go. Hold the kite high. I'll let out some string and we'll let her fly.
I get it, Dad, except for one thing. Your foot got caught in the string.
Son, I showed you how to do it right. Now, why don't you just go fly your kite?
What you will need: a good strong kite, plenty of string, a nice long tail, a day in spring.
Actual facts about wind. Air. It's everywhere. When it moves from here to there, that's wind. The wind sails boats and paper planes. It turns windmills and weather vanes. A weather vane always shows just which way the wind blows. A soft, soft wind blows the trees. A soft, soft wind is called a breeze. But sometimes the wind is so strong that it blows off Farmer Ben Bear's hat. It blows away his stool and pail. That kind of a wind is called a gale, a tornado. A tornado! That's when a big wind lifts poor old Farmer Ben. It lifts him cow and all, and then it whirls him round and round again. It's kind of hard on Farmer Ben. Actual facts about rain. There are drops of water in the clouds. They are very, very small. When they get together, they get big enough to fall. That's rain. When just a few drops fall, a drizzle is what you get. A drizzle isn't much. You don't get very wet. When more drops fall, a shower is what you get. A shower makes you very wet. When millions of drops pour down, a downpour is what you get. A downpour makes you soaking wet. After the rain, sometimes a rainbow is what you get. A rainbow's worth all that wet.
Some of the things spring brings.
Eggs hatching,
Bear scratching,
mama cleaning,
brother sweeping,
sister painting,
papa sleeping,
pulling weeds,
planting seeds,
corn,
peas,
beans,
potatoes,
cabbage,
carrots,
beets,
tomatoes,
jumping rope.
rolling hope,
I'm waiting for some vegetable soup,
Easter eggs,
jelly beans,
eating red ones.
eating greens.
I just bit a chocolate bunny.
Say, I'm a bunny, and I don't think that's very funny.
Another thing spring brings is babies.
Baby rabbits,
Baby squirrels. 11 boys, 7 girls.
cats have kittens.
Dogs have puppies.
Hi there, we're baby guppies.
Mama frog and her tad swim among the lily pads.
Hens have chicks, she has 6.
Ducks have ducklings, she has 9.
I'm a baby porcupine.
Coming soon. Spring ends in June. The next 3 months of the year are summer. July, August, September. How will you know it's summer? There's no more school. Papa's in the swimming pool. Mama's making lemonade. Granny's sitting in the shade. Mosquitoes bite. You go to bed when it's still light. Everybody's very lazy, except for plants. They grow like crazy. The red in the thermometer shoots up tall. There's hardly any red at all. Phew! It's summer.
Actual facts about the sun. The sun is millions of miles away, but it works for us every day. Farmer Ben's plants need light and heat to grow into things we like to eat. Sun makes wheat and corn grow tall. Without it, they would not grow at all. There would be no peas or beans or tomatoes. We wouldn't even have potatoes. The sun helps potatoes grow fat and round, even though they're underground.
The sun can turn a seed this small into a sunflower 10 feet tall.
The sun warms ponds where fish eggs hatch and give us lots of fish to catch. The sun warms turtles, it warms frogs.
We love to lie on sunny logs.
Bats and owls stay out of it.
We don't like the sun one bit.
It's good for lying in hammocks and splashing under hoses, but don't stay out in the sun too long.
Too much is bad for noses. On July the 4th, cannons boom, rockets fly, pinwheels spin, fireworks fill the sky. Why? Because July the 4th is the 4th of July. It is also known as Independence Day. And on this day, we all say, Happy birthday, USA! Summer brings sun and fun,
Swimming,
floating,
diving,
boating,
Tanning,
fanning.
fishing,
Look!
outdoor cook,
Ball,
bat,
straw hat.
bears on picnics,
Papa feels a little sick.
Too much watermelon. Look!
hot dogs,
Mustard,
frozen custard,
French fries.
pies,
Who invited all those flies?
ants, 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 ants.
You can't have a picnic without ants.
Please, no litter bugs allowed.
Look out! Here comes a thundercloud.
Actual facts about thunder and lightning. Electricity in your home lights your lights. It runs the vacuum for your mother. Electricity in the clouds shoots giant sparks from one cloud to another. That's lightning. Sometimes it's pretty frightening. When lightning flashes from cloud to cloud, it makes a noise that's very loud. If you wonder, that's thunder.
Something to remember. Summer ends in September. The next 3 months of the year are fall. October, November, December. How will you know it's fall? This is the time of the harvest moon. The time when the caterpillar makes his cocoon. The weather turns a little cool. Some of us are back in school. Birds flying south fill the sky. Summer plants turn brown and dry. There are lots of pumpkins and apples around. There's a red and gold carpet of leaves on the ground. So it must be fall. October ends with Halloween. Time for trick-or-treat. We go out in funny clothes and get good things to eat.
Witch,
Clown,
knight in armor,
pirate,
devil,
pumpkin,
farmer,
ghost,
skeleton,
big black cat.
monster.
Help! A giant bat!
When is Thanksgiving? Here's how to remember. It's the fourth Thursday that comes in November.
Turkey,
Stuffing,
gravy,
yams,
rolls,
butter,
jellies,
jams,
corn,
honey,
hot mince pie,
fruits,
nuts,
pumpkin pie.
Father, mother, sister, brother.
All are thankful for each other.
Actual facts about the moon. Full moon. Sometimes the moon is round and bright. It lights the way for us at night. Crescent moon. On other nights the moon is slim. There is light, but the light is dim. No moon. It gets very, very dark when there's no moon in sight. If you go out on nights like these, be sure to take a light. The moon looks like a smooth, round ball, but a close look will show you the moon's not smooth at all. Someday you may go to the moon. You'll wave goodbye to your father and mother. You'll rocket to the moon and get a moon rock for your brother.
In December, friends, fall ends. December is the last month of the year, and the very best day of all is here.
Star,
Tinsel,
candy cane,
light,
ball,
bell,
chain,
Santa's reindeer,
electric train,
doll,
truck,
jack-in-the-box,
boat,
jet,
building blocks,
mittens,
hat,
pair of socks,
cookies,
fruitcake,
candy bar,
puzzle,
book,
wind-up car,
stockings,
sled.
honey jar. On this day, Merry Christmas is what we say.
On New Year's Eve, Small Bear gets out his big bell and puts it by his bed. It's New Year's Eve. A whole year ends. Tomorrow we'll start a new year, friends. So now we can all turn back to the beginning of our almanac.
Bye.